It's Willie D, y'all. If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you represent. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already, after you subscribe on YouTube, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. I'm going to let a few hundred of y'all come on in. And then I'm going in. Didn't want to wait till tomorrow to run this story. It is, I think, probably one of the top stories in the country right now. This is what a lot of people are talking about right now, right at this moment. A lot of crazy stuff going on. But this is just one of those things that makes you say, damn, man, are we really that divided? Like, this is not like a open and shut case right here. Like, are we that far off? Okay, fam, make sure y'all drop a comment, leave your city and state. If you're outside of the U.S., drop your country in there. Let me know what you represent. Okay, fam. Now, I'm going to go ahead on and put a warning out here. You know what? This is going to be a preemptive strike. Some of y'all ain't going to like what I got to say. For the ones who don't like what I got to say, I really don't care for y'all at all. So, middle finger to you. That's the way I feel. And, you know, hopefully at some point you might figure out, you might get it. You might get it. You might just understand where I'm coming from and why I feel the way I feel. I just don't believe we're going to get there, fam, separated. I don't believe that there is, I don't believe that there is room for us to constantly belittle and criticize one another and be on the defense every single time. If you're a black male, a black woman does something out of line or get herself hurt or get herself in a jam, or if a black man, if you're a woman, black woman, get out of line, get himself in a jam. I just don't think we're gonna get there. I haven't seen any evidence that would suggest that if we stay on this trajectory, somehow we're gonna become a stronger family nucleus. Right now, we got work to do. Now, a lot of us are doing the good work, so I don't want to overlook that. A lot of us, we got it, we figured it out. We are learning that, you know, that our energy is everything, and you resemble who you assemble. And, you know, one of the greatest decisions you ever make in your life is the decision who you decide to procreate with, that person you decide to procreate with, but also that person that you decide to kick it with. The people that you have around you is going to really determine most of your life experiences. It's going to have a whole lot of impact on your life experiences. So let's get into this girl who was in Houston and got hit in the face with a brick. Some people have questioned, well, if she got hit in the face with a brick, why didn't her skin break? I don't know, fam. I do know it's possible to hit somebody in the face with a brick and the skin not break, only that be a big old swelling. You know, I was wrestling with my brother-in-law once years ago when I was a teenager, and that fool dumped me on my head. I had a knot about this big on my head. That was concrete. I got it. It's made of the same material that a brick is made out of. And, you know, in fact, it's made of a harder concrete. And my skin didn't break, but I had a knot about this. I had a knot about this big on my head. Miraculously, it went down overnight. Put some ice on that thing and it went down. But anyway, fam, I've noticed a lot of dudes was trying to find reasons why this woman should not be supported, why she shouldn't get any support. She probably lying, just everything. But man, that's messed up. Whoever did that wrong, they need to pay for that, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and say it, fam. I'm gonna say it straight up. I believe the reason why a lot of dudes get turned off when it comes to women being under attack, women getting attacked, defending a woman's honor, a lot of these dudes don't do well with women. They just have bad history where they just haven't done well. And they put it all on the woman, kind of like rapists, a lot of the rapists do. They rapists and serial killers, they want to kill women because they had horrible experiences with them. Maybe they had a horrible experience with their mamas. And this is where a lot of this pain come from. They come from their mamas, and they've never addressed it. So they take it out on the women in their lives. So a lot of these dudes, they've been hurt, and they never got the help, the therapy that they need. They never got that help. Some of us who have been hurt figured it out. I've been hurt, by my mama. I figured it out. But a lot of dudes, they can't figure it out. So they lash out. And you hear them saying a lot of derogatory things about women. I've had my ups and downs with women. I've broken some hearts. I've had my heart broken. But there ain't a woman made of woman who could turn me on against women. There ain't a woman made of woman who could turn me against women. That is my natural partner. We were made for each other. What does that look like, me trying to destroy her image? See, some people don't know how to take their bitter with their sweet. When it's all good, it's all good. But when it's bad for them, all they can think of is the bad. When they can have children with a woman, they can have 5, 6, 7 children with a woman, and things go bad, and women do this too. When things go bad, all they can think of is the bad stuff. That is not the attitude of a man. A man knows how to take his bitter with his sweet. He knows how to accept his bitter with his sweet. A real man knows that it takes two to tango. So whatever she did, I got my shit too. I did something, right? Now, I know it's easier to just blame other people. But if you're going to be honest with yourself, the best thing that you can do to improve yourself is to correct your own behavior. Look within first. Even if you was in a situation where you did everything right and a woman cheated on you, you can still do some self-improvement by just being more discerning about the woman that you choose. Because some of us will try to turn a hoe into a housewife. You see? And then we get mad and start calling her all kinds of names when we find out she cheated, or she got a body count larger than the cemetery. Out here we got Paradise 1 and 2 cemeteries, and they packed. They got several funerals every week, just funeral packed, funeral. So this woman made a video talking about how she got hit with a brick. Immediately Most people showed her love, showed support, showed concern. And then there were those, particularly men, who were, what she do? Well, she probably did this. She probably did something. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, you know, women be acting crazy sometimes. Well, you know, just everything except, man, you know, some support. And then a video came out showing her smacking this dude that was wearing a baseball cap and walking off and then twerking. And everybody was like, not everybody, but the people that, the naysayers, they were quick to just jump all over the video and say, see that? I told you, look at that. There's a video of her. She's slapping this white dude in the face. First of all, she ain't slapped the dude in the face. She slapped his hat. But before all of that, the video ain't even the real deal. It's a skit. But they was quick to jump on it. You got to ask yourself, fam, why was somebody so quick to produce a video of her in the hospital airing her grievance about what happened, telling her story about getting hit in the face with a brick, and piecing that together with a video from a different day where she was wearing a different outfit. And on top of that, it was a skit. Whoever took that video and put it together, they knew exactly what they were doing. They were trying to cause more confusion, more disruption within the Black community, within Black society. Why would they do that? I mean, wouldn't a righteous person, first of all, not even, if you wanted to find something on her, why not just use the video of her showing her niece how to twerk, her little niece how to twerk? I mean, that's kind of damaging, but it does not excuse somebody putting a brick to her face. Because keep in mind, a lot of the men who are saying this woman deserved what she got or feels like she didn't deserve protection, a lot of your mamas was ratchet. So would it have been cool if somebody would have took a brick to your mama face for her ratchetness? You see, there are people out here in society who think all of us, all of this darkness is ratchet. They think you ratchet just because you dark-skinned. I said skinned. They think you're ratchet just because you're dark-skinned. They think that's ratchet. This is why some of them go out of their way to attack Black bodies. This is why they want to shoot Black folks and beat them up and kill them and lynch them and do all kinds of just foul things. It's the same energy. The energy y'all putting out about this woman is the same kind of energy that the cop apologists put out about Black people or the Black person who got their head knocked off by the police, who was totally innocent, who was doing nothing, the unarmed man who did nothing. But because he was Black, it was cool to take him out. He was expendable. Some of y'all got the mentality because she's Black, she's expendable. Like you got Black women out here, some Black women out here who think that because he's Black, he's expendable. At the same time, you want grace from people who aren't Black. You want them to treat you with respect when you walk into a store. You don't want them following you around. You want them to treat you with respect when you walk out in front of your door. When you're standing out on your property, you want them to show you respect as a human being. You don't want them to profile you, but you're profiling each other. Do you understand how fucking dumb you sound? Do you understand that? I know some of y'all got degrees. Some of y'all went to college. Some of y'all got YouTube channels with thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of followers, and you're still dumber than a goddamn bag of rocks. This is rudimentary, fam. This is rudimentary thinking. We ain't gonna make it without each other. All of this shit about, man, get your passport, go over here. Man, them women don't want you like that. Okay, you're going to get a few going to get lucky, a few going to get lucky. I'm talking about really want you and really want to help, want to build with you, want to build, want to have your babies and build. Man, them women trying to get passports too. They trying to get their visa on your dumb ass. They don't like you like that. Yeah, that's going to be a few success cases. We got that. We know that. That's not the norm. Black women who talk that shit about black men, them dudes don't want you like that. Oh, they'll run up in you. Yeah, I mean, a man is a man is a man. It don't matter what the woman, what race the woman is. Men are men no matter what. Remember, slave owners were sleeping with black women the entire time. Laying up with black women, girls, boys, and men. That's right, I said it. They was doing all of that. Just because somebody give you sex or have a baby with you does not mean that they love who you are and where you come from. It doesn't mean they love your people. Some of the dumbest mother in history is right here on this damn internet. I used to really, really like the internet in the very early stages because I was like, at first I was like, man, how cool is this? That someone who might be socially awkward, who may be antisocial, who may not have any friends, who don't really like to get out, could create a profile. And although it's virtual, and we know it ain't real, still to have some sense of worth, some sense of value, that people value their opinion. People care what they post. That was cool as hell to me. I mean, think about it. Somebody that might live in like a remote area of the country, or somebody that might live in, I don't know, Saginaw, Michigan or somewhere, or somewhere in Baku, Azerbaijan, who all of a sudden gets this thing called the internet, where it opens up the World Wide Web. A World Wide Web opens up, and they can communicate with people all over the world. And they can find some sense of belonging. You can form groups and stuff like that, like on Facebook. I thought that was cool as hell. But little did I know it was going to be this thing called trolls. And y'all know troll. We block trolls over here because trolls are hoes. Little did I know that book-educated people were going to be coming on, starting platforms and spreading propaganda and using divisive tactics to subjugate us, to turn us against each other. Now, I don't wake up every day going out of my way to try to figure out how can I attack the black? How can I talk down on somebody? Who can I talk? I don't do that. My goal really is to give us information and instructions to help us navigate through this wild, crazy, beautiful world. Now, if somebody getting in the way of that, if I feel like it's somebody out there, or I think somebody is out there that is harming, who is a menace to society, corrupt big dogs. I like to go after the big dogs. And they corrupt. They trying to do the people bad. I'm going to get them. I'm coming to get them. That's right. I'm going to come get them. Because I don't care about going to their parties like that. I don't care about getting invited to their parties. I don't care about kicking it with them. I don't care about knowing them. I don't care about being in a picture with them. None of that. I care about the people first. I'm never going to disparage Black women collectively because I had a bad experience with a few. I've had my share of good women and bad women. I don't know. I think the good, when I look back at the ones that I had experiences with, I think the good outweighed the bad. And I've been bad myself. So I don't know where I rank at with them, but I do know we ain't gonna get there without each other. Wherever we trying to go, we ain't gonna get there alone. And I don't understand how men could hate, some of these dudes hate women so much, but claim to love their babies, love their children, their girls, their mamas. I don't see how they claim to hate women so much. I mean, just have a disdain for women, but they still want to have sex with them. Make it make sense. Because I'm going to tell you, if I hated somebody that bad, I wouldn't want to touch them. I wouldn't want to do nothing with them. Some of these dudes, they want to hit a woman with a brick too. You know what it is? Insecurity. Small, little insecure guys who just can't get along, just don't know how to communicate well with women, can't pick a woman good, but they don't understand and start with themselves. See, the way I'm built, if I pursue a woman and she don't want to get with me, I got feelings, I'm a man, I'm a human, so I'll be disappointed, I'll feel dejected, but I'm gonna get through it. Because in my mind, well, it's her loss. Because I know I'm a good dude. I know I'm solid. So it's her loss. I just don't feel like I don't feel like any woman I get with, I don't feel like she can find a better man. That's how I'm built. I just don't, because I'm a rider for real. I'm a protector for real. I'm a provider for real. I get down for real. I put the work in for real. If I fuck with you, I'm stuck with you. So I just don't think most dudes are wired like that. I don't think most dudes are as prideful as I am when it comes to being in a relationship. I take pride in making sure that I serve. I take pride in serving. Not saying on no simp type thing, because it's got to be reciprocated. If it ain't reciprocated, I can't rock with her. I'll give, but if I see it ain't reciprocated, she not deserving, I'm gonna pull back, and then I'm gone. And then again, she gonna always look back and remember she lost the real one. I'm not holding back on treating a woman good because of how some woman treated me 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 5 years ago, how the last woman treated me. If I'm dealing with a woman right now, today, the presence, I'm not going by what some other chick did and all that kind of stuff. If I'm gonna rock with her, I'm gonna rock with her. And we're gonna start with a clean slate. I'm gonna start with more knowledge, but as far as latitude, as far as what I expect from her and what I'm looking to receive from her or give, I'm starting with a clean slate. Now, if she messed that up, that's on her. But I know she ain't gonna find another one, not like me. I'm cold with it for real. So it's hard. Y'all know it's hard to find a real one out there. Men know it's hard to find a good woman. Women know it's hard to find a good man. We all know that. So when you find a real one, you find a good one, boy, you better hold on for dear life, because they ain't coming like buses. Yeah, they coming, but the good ones ain't coming like no. They ain't coming every 5 minutes like a bus or like a subway train. They ain't coming like that. Hard to get a good one. Get a good one, you better hold on for dear life. Got you a good one talking about getting rid of it, man. It's another, it's somebody waiting in the wings, just waiting on you to let her go. Just waiting. These dudes, I do believe a lot of these dudes talk down on protecting Black women because for two main reasons. One, they're either afraid, scared to death, or two, they're incapable of protecting. They can't. They ain't got the strength. They ain't got the balls. They ain't got the courage. They ain't got it in. It's not in them. They looking for protection their damn self. In fact, they looking for a Black woman to protect them. Going into the comments. Sean Lunatic, what it do, homie? D. Need, Willie Ferguson, Daryl Harper, what up? I saw somebody said no man should, where is it? Let me see if I can find that comment. That was a good comment. Okay, who is this? I'm gonna recognize that comment. Carrie Big Speak Soft. Carrie Big Stick. Okay, check this out. So he said, no man, let me put that in there for you. No man should risk jail for a disrespectful random woman. She is anti-men. Bricks all white. Tell him the LGBT is as she is. Yeah, man, I can't read all that stuff. But okay, so basically, yeah, a disrespectful random woman. Yeah. True story. I ain't mad at that comment. I ain't mad at that comment because I ain't doing it myself. Disrespectful random woman, anti-men, just risking for it like that. But they didn't know that. They didn't know she was anti-men. They didn't know her. They didn't know her like that. This is stuff that we're just discovering. And I'm not even sure she is. I haven't looked at enough of her stuff, but I've been hearing people say that she talked down on men and stuff. So some people feel like she deserved it because she talked down on men. And, you know, I hear what you're saying, but keep in mind, when you say she deserved it and all of that, let's say you don't jump in, and I got that. That makes sense. Don't just jump in there, you know, because you got to be careful. Because some of these women, you know, they'll turn and jump you. You try to help a dude, help a dude get off of them. Some of them women will get at you. But let's just say the dude went at her and hit her with a brick, and then he hear y'all saying, well, that's what she get because she anti-man. That's what she get. Well, that same dude that hit her with a brick is likely to hit somebody else with a brick, right? Another woman with a brick. He's likely to hit another woman with a brick, and he's likely to influence other men to think that that's okay Because the more the other men hear y'all talk like that, they think they got some type of fellowship. Oh, he's saying it. Okay, cool. I kind of felt like that, but hell yeah, he's saying it's cool. Oh, damn, it's way more men who think like this than I thought. Maybe ain't nothing wrong. Maybe I ain't the crazy maniac psychopath that I thought I was. Because there's other ones out here saying the same thing. Well, let me bring it to you. All y'all asses psychopaths. Yeah. Because when you push that narrative, when you start saying, yeah, that's what she get, and it influences other youngsters. It influences other men to think that's cool and to exhibit the same type of behavior or worse, right? And it's hard to get worse than a brick to the head, to the face of a woman, right? Some of these dudes, they so unlearned. They're such uncivilized mutts. Ain't no hope for them. There's zero hope for them. They just got to be put down. Corey Beeman says, this country needs this podcast. Thanks for what you do, brother. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate you, Corey. Who is that? Sherelle Roberts. Janesta. Is that Janesta? Janesta. I'm going to go with Janesta. Janesta Coleman says, we all need love and respect. We do. I think if more of these dudes had more love and respect early on, that they wouldn't be as disrespectful toward women. I think if some of these women had love and respect early on, they wouldn't be so disrespectful to themselves and other and men. You know? Rochester, New York, Lawns. Hey, yo, Catherine Williams, what up? William May says, you keep dancing around the evidence, the truth. Dancing? Nigga, gangsters don't dance, we boogie. Now, you know I had to be hot. When I use that word, I use it the way it's meant to be. It ain't no kind of term of affection to me. Straight up derogatory. You got to be crazy. Think I'm a dance. What I'm dancing around the truth for what? Like, who gonna check me? Dancing around the truth. For what? Ain't like I'm scared of somebody. For what? Ain't like I'm scared to lose a subscriber. For what? Dancing around the truth. R. Miles, what up? Yeah, real talk. This men versus women gender war is corny as, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. For the day that they see that. Miss Magic, what up? Why don't a lot of black men get this upset when Karens violate their space, then commits to calling the police on them? Yeah, you did. But you know what? I think that, you know, those Karens and Kens, they're very careful to approach certain kinds of black men, right? They kind of know their beans from their cornbread. I catch your drift. I'm picking up what you're putting down. But they know certain, I don't know if it's a look or something. Every now and then they pick the wrong one. Every now and then they pick the wrong one, but they kind of like like dogs, they can sniff out that fear. It's certain black people that they go at, they got that kind of fear. They can tell that they're gonna be docile and they're gonna be, ma'am, sir. I can't stand when they call them ma'am and sir. Ma'am, I live here. Ma'am, sir. Ma'am, sir. Those are terms that are reserved for people that you respect. I wish I would call one of them sir or ma'am. Yeah, so yeah, a bigger question is why they don't get that mad when the police come through and violate them, disrespect them, call a women the H word, call a mama a B. Why they don't get that upset? Why they don't seek retribution? Why they don't pull out them bricks for that? Who is that? Carlette Strock. Was that Strachan? What's up, Carlette? Appreciate you. China Carter. What's up, China? If you're just not joining us, fam, we're talking about the lady in Houston who got hit in the face with a brick by a guy who she claims hit her with the brick after she rejected him. She said he asked for her phone number, and because she wouldn't give it to him, he picked up a brick and he hit her in the face with it. And she said after he hit her, there was several other guys standing around who did nothing. Now, after that video went viral, somebody doctored a video, put that video next to another video of her slapping a man's cap. It looked like she slapped his face, but she actually slapped his cap. And they said, and then she started twerking. They said that, well, yeah, you see why she got her karma because of what she did to that man. Well, come to find out, that video was taken on a different day. She had a different set of clothes on, and that video was a skit. But since they couldn't justify the woman being hit with a brick, they decided to just stick to their guns and just continue to make excuses, revert back to the excuse game again, which is what a lot of these cats do. I just want the men to realize that, man, even if you don't care nothing about women, it's incumbent upon you to create a safe space for women, because you do have sisters. It's gotta be. You gotta have a mama, a sister, a daughter, something that you care about that's a female. And if you really care about them like you say you do, you should want them to live in a society that's conducive to safety, to their safety. They should feel safe. And I'm gonna tell you something, fam. This ain't got really nothing to do with being poor. You know, a lot of times I hear even the so-called experts say people do all this stuff because they're poor. Let me tell y'all something about poor. I lived in Azerbaijan for 10 years, in Baku. When I first moved there in 2005, there was still, did I move there in 2004, 2005? Yeah, it was real close. I kind of think of a lot of times I connect time and places with albums that I released. So I think it was 2000 it may have been 2004, I believe, is when I moved there. When I first moved there, a lot of houses, and they still, I'm sure that there's some still like that, but a lot of the houses had dirt floors. The country was still considered a third world country. But do you know, sometimes I'd be going home late at night. It'd be 2 o'clock in the morning, might be 4 o'clock in the morning. And you could see a woman walking down the street, the darkest street. It could be an alley anywhere. And she got on full night clothes. I'm talking about full, nightclub clothes. And she'd make it home safely. Not once, not every single time. Nobody would bother. She wouldn't get raped. She wouldn't get mugged. None of that. You know why? Because those people have basic decency for each other. They have basic decency for themselves. It ain't about the money. It's about what's in your heart, what's inside that chest. It's about how you're raised. People in America, not just Black people, but people in America are raised to be selfish. They're raised to be con artists. They're raised to be bullies. They're raised to take from others. See a fool, use a fool. Survival of the fittest. You got a lot of people in this country who still will try to justify slavery by saying, well, you're either going to be a slave or you're going to be an overseer. So we were the overseers. It's what's inside that chest, man. It ain't what's inside that bank account. It's what's inside the chest. It ain't what's inside your pockets. Those people had a basic decency for themselves and the people that they claim to love. Not just their family members, but their greater family, the citizens of Baku. It was one of the greatest experiences I ever had in my life because I had to see it for myself. If you live in the United States and all you know is the U.S., all you know is the city, the block, the street that you live on, your idea of community is going to be skewed because it's limited. You're operating with limited knowledge. What's up, Mommy Brown? Alton Perkins, what up? Constant Sims. Okay, I got me a troll. Got him. I like to say I got him and they don't know which one it is. They don't know if it's them or not for sure. And then they look up and they try to be like, they try to refresh because they can't see nothing. You know, title stop, the title stop showing, and then all of a sudden, it's like they can't see the page at all. I like to hit them like that. I don't show them no, I don't give them no action. I don't show them no type of recognition whatsoever. I don't give them nothing. I treat them just like everybody else treat them in their life, like they're nothing. You come over here, fam, and you can say what you want to say. You can have, I ain't tripping on your opinion, but you cannot come on here and you cannot come on my platform and insult me on my own platform. No, I got time. I got time to block you. I'll stop the live. I'll stop it and block you. You ain't got to agree with me. You don't have to agree with me. But I ain't accepting no insults, not on my own platform. What's up, Catherine Williams? What it do? Will Steele. Keith Davis said, Willie, no disrespect, but you must forget that you're a reformed criminal. What do you mean? I'm a reformed criminal. Reformed criminal. You know how easy it is to actually be a criminal, though? You can easily become a criminal. All you got to do is find yourself defending yourself in a situation and somebody decide that they want to press charges, and then a jury find you guilty, and you go into jail, you're a criminal. But I catch your drift. Yeah, I pretty much used to just be, like knowingly commit crime. I did that. And I wish things could have been different. I wish I didn't have to feel compelled to be that way, but I did it. And I guess I am reformed. I never thought about myself being reformed. I just thought that I had grew. I just looked at it like I had grown. But I guess I am reformed. Yeah. I'm proud of that. I am. The thing is that, fam, sometimes people get caught up in who you used to be, and they try to hold it against you, right? This is why a lot of times guys who have information won't share the information, because they know they're going to be judged based on their past. And to me, that's a travesty, because if you got that information and you keeping it to yourself, how does that benefit the community? Some of you guys are listening to me right now, and you won't mentor, you won't reach out to some of the youngsters, you won't even share your thoughts on this platform. You just watch the show because you don't want somebody to see you and be like, oh, wait a minute, I know you ain't talking, man. You remember, man, I remember you, man, when we were 7 years old, boy, you was a bad actor. Oh, man, it's this thing called growth. And I'm cool with that, because a person get to reference my past and look at where I am now. You get the reference on how I used to act, how I used to behave, how I used to move, and then look at me now. So that lets you know if I can do it, you can do it. So I'm cool with that. What's up, Isaac Israel? J Mello, James Tripp, what up? What's up, Sandra? Ohio Lakers 513. That part. Sweet D, I see you. Big B. There you go, man. All you gotta do, man, anybody, man, you can become a criminal. Don't get it twisted. You can be in the wrong place at the wrong time. The police can come knocking on your door, just banging on your door all hard. You open the door, man, what y'all been? They come in really aggressive. You like, hold on, man, this is my house. I pay the bill. What you doing? Boom, 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 just like that, resisting arrest. You're a criminal. What you gonna do if the police just kick your door in? You know you're a hard-working person. You ain't did no wrong. Ain't nobody looking for you. You ain't out here criming, you ain't doing nothing. You taking care of your business, you minding your business. Police decide just want to come kick your door in. Why is anybody kicking your door in? You in your house, you sleep. What you gonna naturally do? You're gonna grab that hammer and defend yourself. Just like that, you're a criminal. This is why, fam, like, you know, like, you got to look at a lot of things case by case, and you got to have there has to be moral flexibility. For example, somebody's, no, I ain't compromising my morals. I ain't saying compromise your morals. I'm saying you got to be some moral flexibility. For example, a youngster goes out and, you know, a youngster steals a bag of chips out of the store. You're mad that that youngster stole those chips out of the store. You're so angry that you grab a gun and you shoot him in the head and kill him. Now, was the youngster wrong for stealing the chips out of the store? Absolutely. But you got to have some moral flexibility to have enough sense and say, man, this ain't worth taking a life. A dollar bag of chips, $10 bag of chips, $5, whatever it costs, it ain't worth killing this child over. The kid's brain is underdeveloped in the first place. It's not worth taking a life. You got to have some more flexibility. A lot of us, we want people to have grace for us, but we ain't got grace for other people. Yeah. We ain't got no patience for other people, but we want people to have patience for us. Jay Mello say, once you block a person for speaking their mind, you're emotional. You don't want to hear their truth. First of all, Jay Mello, when you make a bold statement like that, first of all, make sure you spell your words right. Now, I'm not a grammar policeman. I ain't the grammar police, but this ain't no long ass sentence. This ain't a long comment. You can take your time and spell this stuff right, make sure this stuff is right. But you know what? I give you benefit of doubt. Sometimes people make mistakes like that. No big deal. But let me just answer your question here. Jay Mello say, once you block a person for speaking their mind, you're emotional. You don't want to hear their truth. You don't want to hear the truth. Let me explain something to you, fam. As I explained before, a person don't have to agree with me on my platform. Y'all see me all the time. I always tell y'all that. I remind y'all that. I always say, leave your comments. I love to hear your thoughts. I say, you leave your comments. I love it. If it was just about me, I would say, I don't want to hear what you got to say. I'm just going to say what I got to say and keep on moving. On my Instagram, what do y'all think? Let me hear what you think. And I'll put my little input in or whatever, but I always want to hear what other people think because I'm trying to grow and I'm trying to learn more all the time. If I thought I knew everything, I wouldn't have 5,600 videos or 5,800 videos, whatever it is. I'd probably have 5 and I would have been done because I ain't learning. I'm not getting new information. You can have whatever opinion you want to have, bro. You can say what you want to say. But what you ain't gonna do is come on my platform and insult me. If you come on my platform and insult me, or you come on my platform and you talk down about Black women or black men, I am going to block your ass. And I don't care what you have to say after that. Tell it to the judge. Talk to each other. There's plenty of platforms on YouTube where you can go and disparage black women. There's plenty of platforms on YouTube where you can go and disparage black men. There are plenty of platforms all over social media that disparages black people and undermines the black plight every single night. There's plenty of places you can go, but Willie D Live ain't one of them. So take it how you want it. I've heard people make that argument before. Well, you know, you're blocking people and you're not opening up for proper discourse. Look, fam, look at this station like Willie D Live. Look at the channel like I'm inviting you into my home. I'm inviting you into my home. You know how when you invite somebody in your house, sometimes you argue, you have disagreements, and you know, y'all hug it out, and then y'all go about y'all way, and then y'all might link up again, and y'all might bump heads again, and y'all have different viewpoints. You know, you argue about the game, you argue about politics, you disagree about you know, hanging out and dating or whatever, right? But you still keep it cordial and respectful, right? You don't let somebody come in your house and insult you, do you? I wouldn't. Ain't nobody coming in my house and insulting me and still gonna be just in my house chilling. That's not gonna happen. So it's the same thing. This is why I don't go on other people's channels. I don't go on other people's platforms and insult them. It's their platform. They can say what they want to say. If I don't like what they post, I keep it moving. If I don't like their energy, I keep it moving. There's a lot of people who I don't like their energy. So I don't follow them. I don't subscribe to them. I'm not a pain freak. I just keep it moving. I don't come on their platforms when they post stuff and say, who cares? Obviously, you care because you took the time out to comment, who cares, right? I don't get into all of that, man, all that back and forth stuff, man, that's useless. It's pointless. Ain't no growth in it. Ain't no development in it. Flex Bush, what up? There goes Serena. What's up, Serena? Serena Santiago in the building. Lorraine Murray, what's up? What's up, Nikki B? Robert Woodfin. April Farrington. What you talking about, April? Are you doing? Oh, you said how am I doing from Michigan? Okay, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. How are you? I'm good. What's up, Michigan, Detroit? Love you to death. What's up, Flint? Love you to death. Cocoa Butter Queen. What's up? A man from Earth. Shout out to a man from Earth, one of the members on the channel. What's up, Rico Marquez? Rico Marquez. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I forgot to tag the video to that. There's a video of the woman who got hit with the brick. There's a video of her slapping a cap that this this dude was standing in front of her. Dude had a cap on. She slapped the cap. Looked like she had slapped him, but she slapped the cap, and she walked off and started twerking. And so a lot of people who wanted to see her get hit with the brick and who enjoyed watching her get hit with the brick started justifying her getting hit with the brick because she had done that. But little did they know that, or maybe they did know, but they still want to prove their point. They used it to prove their point was that she, the video was a skit. You know, it was fake. And it also, in the video, she had on different clothes. It's 2 videos, and she's wearing different clothes and on a different day. So somebody went and made another video and put the 2 videos together to try to help make their point that the sister was undeserving of any type of support or help. That's the video right there. I just sent you guys. I just put it in the comments. Yeah, I heard, I read somewhere, I ain't gonna say no names, but I heard somebody trying to call me out for defending that chick. Man, I don't care about these sucker ass dudes on YouTube talking down, because we already know that they ain't gonna say nothing to my face. And I'm really, really, really easy to find. And I ain't ducking. I put if I'm in town, I'm gonna put my name going on the fly. A lot of these dudes, you know, they hide out. A lot of them don't even show their faces, but they talk really, really reckless, you know. So it ain't even worth saying their names. Hardly nobody knows them, so we kind of keep it like that. And the only people that really follow them or even listen to them is losers who are just like them. So I don't really give these type of dudes no energy. Most of them ain't gonna never come up because that's all they trying to do, roach off my name. Most of them ain't gonna really never come up. And here's the thing that I don't really understand about a lot of people, fam. If you got a problem with a dude, if you got a problem with somebody, like most of the time these dudes, they really don't have a personal issue. The only issue that they have with you is that you hotter than they are. That's really be the only issue that they have, is that you hotter than they are. That's really the only issue they have. If that's the case, you know, you get more bees with honey than you do vinegar. Why not try to create an ally instead of an enemy? Why not try to make that person an ally? I mean, that's assuming that, you know, overall that person is all right people, whatever. But if your biggest hang up, and a lot of these dudes, they won't admit it, but they really hating because they just jealous because you hotter than they are, right? But if that's the real case, if that's what it really is, why not try to just reach out to the guy and try to get some advice and say, man, what you do to get that hot like that? Like, man, you know, ask for some advice or something like that. You know, maybe you get it, maybe you won't. But one thing for certain is you ain't gonna have no luck that way. You ain't gonna get what you're looking for. You're gonna get the opposite fucking with me. Yeah, most like most of these dudes, they just go out of their way to just. A lot of these dudes, they whole hustle is to talk down on black folks. That's all they hustle. That's all they do. And then you got them self-hating ass people that's just like them that follow them. That's who follow them. You got to think about who would follow somebody like that. If they whole hustle, every day they wake up, they looking for somebody black to talk down on. You know, if that's all they do, who would follow somebody like that? Another hating ass person, right? So when it come to them or their audience, anybody that follow them, fuck all of them. And their mamas and daddies and the rest of them. All of them. That's how I feel about it. Moving on. Get like me. Ray H, what up? What's up, Casino? Bobby Artwell, what up? Robert, what'd you say? Do the StreamYard. What you talking about? I'm on StreamYard. White Falcon says, Willie D, you met Tupac? If so, where and when? No, Tupac never met me. But I tell you this, fam. I tell you this. Me and Tupac missed each other by. I was in Atlanta. I went to Ichiban Records to get my money. I went down there to move some furniture, right? And as I come out with my check, this chick tells me, I'm glad you did that. White chick. She said, I'm glad you did that. Tupac just left here about 30 minutes ago, and he did the same thing. So I missed Pac by about 30 minutes. Another crazy thing is, Pac was in the studio with my people before he died. And I had plans to go to LA and chop it up with him. Because, you know, right before Pac died, Pac was like, I had heard he was doing some wild stuff. So I wanted to chop it up with him, just get in his ear a little bit, chop it up with him. And then he got hit in Vegas. And that was the end of that. So never met Pac. Pac never met me. But that was my guy. That's right. That's right, Cooley. David Supper says, Willie, she played you. She getting the bag. She ain't got, I don't care about that woman getting no bag. Everybody else getting the bag. Why y'all trying to pocket watch, man? She getting the bag. Okay, she got hit in the face with a brick. Going to social media and getting a GoFundMe when something tragic happens to you, it's the society that we live in today. What is she doing any different than anybody else is doing? If you want to support her, support her. If you don't want to support her, don't support her. I don't know the woman. I don't know nothing about her other than she got hit in the face with a brick. I know that I seen her IG. She twerks. She's ratchet. But as I said before, some of your mamas are ratchet or was ratchet. Does that mean would you have been cool with your mama getting hit in the face with a brick? Some of us got sisters that are ratchet. Is it cool for somebody to hit them in the face with a brick? She ain't played me. I did what I would have done under any circumstances. I said what I said under any circumstances. Black woman ain't no good. Charleston Charles. Oh, I said I wasn't going to do that. But he gone. See what I'm saying, fam? Just like that. Banned. Just like that. I ain't playing around, man. I ain't playing with y'all. Black woman ain't no good. He must have blew in with the trash. Because you ain't coming on here disrespecting sisters. You ain't coming on here disrespecting the brothers. It ain't going to happen. Who else wants some? JT, what up? Count Up TV 1.0. What's up, Kim Brown? Keith Luckett, Cinderella 23 Queen. And let's not forget, fam, the trip part about it, that these dudes they more mad at the woman than they are the dude who hit her with a brick and why he hit her with a brick in the first place. Because she would not give him her number. See, what it is, fam, is that a lot of these dudes who say that, who defend this dude, they're the same dudes. Y'all women better watch out. If y'all online watching these dudes, you better watch how they commenting on this, because they got it in them. They got it in them. If you can't accept rejection, stay in the house. Get off the internet. Just sit in a big old ball and die. Because rejection is going to be a part of your life until you go to your grave. You win some, you lose some. Some of these dudes just can't accept rejection. And here's the thing, as bad as it is, as bad as what happened to that woman was, she dodged a bullet, literally. She couldn't get out of the way of the brick, but she dodged the bullet. Because let's say she would have given him her number. Now she invite this toxic dude into her house, into her life. And now he actually becomes a living hell to live with, because if he hit her in the face with a brick and she's just a stranger, what he'd do to her if they were in a relationship, he probably would have tortured her. He would have terrorized her, perhaps for years, before he finally finished her off. So as bad as that was, she got off lucky. Because he showed her straight up. It's, a lot of us, y'all gotta wait some years before y'all find out who that dude really is. At the very least, you gotta wait some months before you find out who he really is. She found out in seconds who that dude really was. He told her who he was. So they forgetting why this thing happened in the first place. He hit her because she wouldn't give him his phone number. She wouldn't give him her phone number. At least that's what she say happened. Because she would not give him her phone number. You know how many times, man, I didn't ask for so many phone numbers I didn't get. I just stopped asking for phone numbers. I don't even ask for phone numbers. I can talk to a girl. I can be at a bar, whatever. It don't matter. I can just have a conversation. I don't care how nice she look or whatever, man. I'd be like, I'll walk off. I just, okay. Because I figure like if she want to talk to me, she going to give me some type of signal. And, you know, she'll say, hey, you know, here's my phone number. Give me a call or something. Yeah, man, I know it shouldn't be like that, man. I know I shouldn't be like that, but I'm like that now. Yeah, I ain't asking. I don't ask. Just, I get it, cool. If I don't, I like it better anyway for a woman. I like it better anyway for a woman to call me. Because if she called me, I know she's interested. Sometimes women just call and just leave to get a phone number just because it was a good conversation. Just here you go, here you go. Sometimes they just do it out of habit. Here you go. Like, nah, she called me, yeah. Sometimes, you know, yeah. If she give me a call, then I know she's interested. But the dudes that can't accept that, a lot of these dudes, they can't accept that, and that's why they can relate to dude. See, I already know, like any dude that got a problem with me, I already know what kind of dude he is. He just told on himself. Go look at his history. And the dude got a bad relationship with women. Dude got bad history with women. Vincent Lair, what up? What's up, Damian Hollett? True. What's up? Who is that? Ann Woods. What up, Ann? Do people even think that sometimes if somebody don't like, if somebody isn't receptive of you, do you ever think that perhaps you may have dodged a bullet? Perhaps that's a good thing, because what's for you gonna be for you. So if it didn't work out, if she didn't like you, ever think, you know what? Probably wasn't gonna work no way. Wasn't for me. Keep it moving. I've even had a situation where I was like, I met this girl once. She was one of those beauty queens, right? Literally a beauty queen. She was like a reigning champion. So when I first met her, I was, really cordial to her. I was respectful. Hey, how you doing or whatever. And, I tried to hold a conversation with her, but she started moving around. So I was like, and I let it go. I totally let it go. I dropped. I didn't even think about her anymore. I saw her about a week later. And we were in the same space. And I just totally ignored. I didn't speak to her, didn't look at her. I just kept on moving around. But I noticed every time I moved around and I looked up, she was right there. And finally, I was just like, are you following me around? And that broke the ice. And, we connected. But yeah, once a woman telling me no, man, that's it. You ain't got to tell me no twice. You don't have to tell me no twice. And I ain't sticking around begging. I ain't doing none of that. You know, that's pathetic to me. Just like it's pathetic to hit a woman for not giving you her phone number. That's pathetic to me. That's the kind of stuff get your head blowed off. Because sometimes the women have men in their life that's about that life, and they'll come get you for real. No matter how bad you are, no matter how many hitters you got, they'll come get you for real. And these days, you better watch these women because they packing too. Melvin Payne, what up? Is that Hedia Folks? Plantation, Florida. What up? Ronnie Norman. Who is that? DBCU. What up, DBCU? Brother Trey Moore, you condone all the other stuff she doing? Have you been listening to me, man? I already said I don't approve of that. You must don't really know me to even to ask me something like that. You must really don't know me. I don't support ratchet behavior. I don't support teaching little children how to twerk. I don't support none of that. But you do know that just because somebody is ratchet don't mean you get to just hit them in the face with a brick. Why is it more questions about her character than the guy who hit her in the face with a brick's character? Why is it more questions about her character than the guy who hit her in the face with a brick character? Why? I just know for a fact that most of the guys who are asking these type of questions would not give a damn about questions if it had happened to one of their loved ones. If somebody would hit their mama in the face with a brick, they wouldn't give a damn they wouldn't care what their mama even did. They wouldn't care if their mama hit the dude in the face with a brick. All they know is you hit my mom in the face with a brick, nigga, that cannot go on my record that you didn't get what was coming to you. That was not swift retribution. You got to get it. Paulette K. What's up, Paulette K? Rediscovery Records. Nikki B. Vern Williams. What's up, Vern? Envy Me. What up, Envy? Got me a female, I gotta block her, gotta get rid of her. We're gonna talk about it behind her back. See what I'm saying? So some chick posted something about I've unsubscribed to all male channels. Ladies, it's time to fight back. Da da da. Look, man, that ain't gonna help nothing. That's that anti-men stuff. That ain't gonna help. That ain't gonna help no any more than the anti-women stuff. Y'all don't see that? Y'all just do y'all realize y'all the only one acting like that, right? And y'all do realize that we're kind of at the bottom of the economic barrel. Y'all don't find that a little strange that you're kind of doing things to further separate us? Y'all don't find that a little strange? Y'all don't see nothing wrong with that? Fam, I gotta go, but I'm gonna tell y'all this. The propaganda machine stay on to seek and destroy Black people. The propaganda machine stays on. It works 24 hours a day. It's on autopilot. If you really, really, truly care about your survival, your children's survival, your grandchildren's survival, it is imperative that you not only do something to work towards healing and producing and building, it's equally imperative that you do nothing to help your enemy. No more